Good morning, family. Friday is finally here. So in the series that we're in, which is called The Coming of a New Perspective, which the new perspective have been found. This week, we have covered four perspectives of perseverance. All right, today we're going to conclude with the reward of perseverance. So I'm going to read Colossians 1, verse 9 through 12, and I'm going to sum up what I'm going to read with a few points, and we'll kind of close out from there. All right. So the reward of perseverance is spiritual growth. For this reason, since the day we heard about you, we have not stopped praying for you. We continually ask God to fill you with the knowledge of His will through all the wisdom and understanding that the Spirit gives, so that you may live a life worthy of the Lord and please Him in every way, bearing fruit in every good work, growing in the knowledge of God, being strengthened with all power according to His glorious might, so that you may have great endurance and patience, and giving joyful thanks to the Father, who has qualified you to share in the inheritance of His holy people in the kingdom of light. So here are the points. So with spiritual growth, He'll empower us, He informs us, He grows us, we'll receive according to His will, and He'll give us the stamp of approval on our lives. So with that being said, for some, that may not mean anything. All right, but for us who have vowed to live our lives for Jesus Christ, understanding that we were created with a purpose, and every day we try to stay on the path of carrying out that purpose, that's good news for us. All right. And for both us who have vowed to live for Christ and carry out this purpose, I encourage us to stay the course. The trials, sometimes they're going to be really hard, but don't give up. Hold on to your faith and continue to trust Him and understand and know that we are going to benefit from the trials. God uses the trials basically to set us up to win as he do things within us. It's positioning us to win, and we will win, but we can't give up. And for you guys who that means nothing to, who have not vowed to live for Christ or even accept Christ, and let alone carry out the purpose in which why you were created, I encourage you to do so. Because if not, everything else is meaningless. Anything and everything else is meaningless. If you don't believe me, you can go to Ecclesiastes. It's 12 chapters, 12 short chapters. Read that. This guy was wealthy. He built houses for himself, vineyards, parks. He had businesses, in other words, and etc. He had herds. He had flocks. He had slaves. I mean, he denied himself of none of his desires. He embraced it all. He did it all, and he learned that it was all meaningless. All right, so I don't know what your life looked like and what's going on in your life, but I will tell you, at the end, after partying and having the greatest time of your life, you look back on your life and you like, well, at least I lived. I beg to differ. We don't truly live unless we are attached to the purpose that God has created us to live, until we carried out that purpose. When we finish our race and we hear well done, will you hear well done? Or are you giving yourself affirmation, confirmation? or it's from the one who created you. Just consider that. And you guys stay blessed. Have a great day. Safe weekend. There's a lot of stuff going on out there. Stay the course. Stay focused. And carry out the purpose in which we was created. We was created with a purpose. Let's live that purpose. Much love.